And we're back here in the top of the fifth. 1-1 count for Hanley. That one just high.
Good bunt here down the third base line, and Sillick will just go, Kelling will just go for the easy out to Murph.
Now hitting number 4, Brady Stidham.
Stidham now off the bat for the Tigers, showing off his speed earlier on the game. Made it all the way down to around to third, but they weren't able to bring him in. Runner on second, though, for Loveland. 1 out.
And Stroud doing a great job today of keeping it in front of him.
Yeah, just like you mentioned earlier with McGill, Hanley, that pitch count really starting to rise, 73. Arm's starting to get a little tired, losing a little bit of control, but still staying strong with 1 out.
The way things have gone, it looks like he'll get through 5 pretty harmless. But Mason's got a couple to give, maybe want to save the bullpen or something for a bigger game in the future. But just got to focus on this one right now. Gets back in there with a 2-0 strike.
Yeah, and Hanley just goes back to his bread and butter, throwing that fastball, and Tigers have been having trouble touching it tonight, so if he sticks with that, should be good.
Good pick by Stroud, almost back pick to second.
Yeah, nobody was back there at second, and if so, I think Stroud was ready to launch that one back to second base.
No pass balls or steals for Loveland to capitalize on today.
One for Hanley, and that one's in the dirt. So first and second now for the Tigers.
Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick! Let's go!
Back to the top of the order, number 6, Charlie Necky.
Richard's going to stay on second there. We'll have runners on first and second now. If I was playing right now, I'd say this is a better situation, though. You got to force to get the lead runner at third, maybe able to double him up.
Yeah, definitely. Ground ball's going to do it. You got any base to work with. Hanley, that one inside.
Hanley able to get a grounder out of McKee before. He's done it twice. Stroud working overtime behind the plate today.
I would say, yeah, another great stop by Stroud. Definitely plays more of that defensive catcher role. Done a great job of blocking a lot of balls tonight. 1-1 count for Hanley.
Really close pitch there. A little bit out of character, honestly. And a grounder to third. This could be 2. And it's off Kelling's glove. That'll load the bases.
Yeah, costly error there by Kelling. He was thinking about that double play more than he was fielding the ball, and
got it off the
fell right out of his hands, right into his chest.
For the Tigers, number 1, Joey Jones.
So bases loaded now for the Tigers. 1 out. Still a double play possibility, but the corners are in for the Comets. Kelly and Murphy. Strike 1 for Hanley.
It's still a good situation for the Comets. Able to get 2, and you're able to fire it home. Goes to the corners. That one is skied out of play.
Yeah, right idea though. Trying to get a high ball, you know, fly out to the outfield, brings a runner in.
Hanley trying to come back here with 2 straight strikes.
Hanley ahead 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. Nice curveball. Hanley 0-2.
Still got a 1-2 count. Hanley able to work into this one.
Yeah, 85 pitches so far for Hanley, and you know, in this tournament, gonna try to save his arm. Likely to essentially the last inning for Hanley. That one again outside. 2-2 count for the junior. Huge pitch from Hanley about to come. Calls time. Combs really doing a great job of staying alive, Braden.
Yeah.
Picture perfect at bat. He was, you know, these last few pitches got down early, but staying strong.
2-2 count here. Getting the crowd involved in the game here. Ready to cheer for anything. That one definitely put a dent in the school. Bounced all the way back to first base coach.
Yeah, Combs just hasn't been able to get his timing right this at bat. A little bit early, keeps pulling those balls down the first base line. A little bit foul, but Braden, it might as well be a neutral site because you know, both these teams' fan bases are rolling. Good crowd from the Comets, but good crowd from the Loveland Tigers.
Great pitch there by Hanley on the corner.
And that was a huge strikeout there from Hanley. Now those infielders can kind of relax. Step back. They know this ball's going to first or the closest base available.
Hanley visibly excited after that strikeout. Just really clutch pitch right there.
Another great stop there from Stroud.
I don't think you could try to throw it away from him. Great pitch there.
Hanley nails that one on the outside corner. Beautifully placed.
Got a little
couple of Loveland fans not happy about that one now.
Got a little disagreement there. Great pitch, just a little bit high.
2-1. Yeah, Hanley's had some trouble finding the zone this inning. But if he can make it out of this inning, scoreless. Be one unbelievable recovery.
(3-1) for Hanley here.
Yeah, last thing Hanley wants to do is walk a runner in here in the playoffs.
Looks like it might be Hanley's last batter here.
Ooh.
And at the very last moment, Drew Cox is going to call Murphy off.
And a beautiful recovery there by the Comet defense as they're able to hold the Tigers scoreless. Pretty miraculous, Braden. Yeah.
Looks like we've been able to see a great outing from Hanley. Looks like it'll be over after that, but sure they're going to turn to the bullpen and turn to someone they trust here.
Drew Cox up to bat for the Comets.
Comets after
Bottom of the 5th inning.
After an inning where they got around to all 9 batters, went 1-2-3 last inning.
Beautiful curveball there by McGill. Delivers again, another curveball. That one right to the third baseman. Had to dive for it, unable to get there in time.
That's definitely going to be scored a hit.
Yeah. Placed right in between the gap.
Now hitting for Mason, number 4, Michael Murphy.
Nice diving effort there from Stidham, though.
So Drew Cox got a 2-for-3 day going right now with an RBI.
Now up to bat Murphy. Michigan commit. Looking to get the bat rolling. Scored a run his last at bat.
May have seen last of McGill today as he's hit 80 pitches on the day. He'll hand the ball off to the head coach, and they look like they're going to call to the bullpen.
Yeah, Loveland dugout. Silent round of applause, and we are going to see someone coming from the bullpen.
Rousing hand of applause here.
Fighting back tears, could potentially be his last ever time in a Tiger uniform, last time on the mound.
He had a great start today, got 3 earned runs on 5 hits.
It's going to be Jared Whirling, the senior. He's come in relief for the Tigers, and while he warms up, we're going to take a quick break. Score remains 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody on, nobody out. It's a fresh start for the Tigers with Jared Whirling. Back here in the 5th inning, it's Murphy in the box for the Comets. 0-0 count. Donor on first. He's going to foul that one away.
And after Loveland calls to theirs, looks like we're going to have Krugerberg warming up in the Mason bullpen. Hanley at 94 pitches, really unforeseeable that you see him in the next inning.
Whirling, the lefty, steps and delivers, but umpire calls time right before the pitch happens. And the senior, 1.3 ERA on the year, 34 strikeouts, 36 innings pitched. So Loveland throwing their best guys.
That's going to be hard to get 2 on, so let's go for 1 there.
Chopper to shortstop. Murphy will be thrown out at the last second. A little bit more speed, he could have been safe. So 1 out now. That will advance Donor over to second.
Hanley, after a great start, got a 1-for-1 day with a walk. All's going well for him right now. Maybe a little lefty-lefty here to try and cool him down.
Pins that one on the inside corner, but they caught a ball. Loveland fans not happy about that one. That one just outside. 2-0 count for Hanley.
And Mason, if you haven't noticed it, got a really balanced righty-lefty lineup with a couple switch hitters mixed in there with Mark Rutherford.
Stroud on deck for Mason. Hanley. 2-0 count. Whirling delivers. That one high and inside for ball 3.
It's probably the quietest we've heard the crowd all day. And that one will be high, and Hanley will continue his 1-for-1 with 2 walks.
Hanley throws his bat the right time this time. Got a little bit eager last at bat and threw his bat when they called a strike. Little quick update from just across the road at the multi-purpose field. The Comets boys lacrosse team taking on Moeller. They're down 4-1 with 2:10 left in the second quarter.
Well, we saw the girls come back from down 4 earlier this week, so I wouldn't be surprised if the boys could pull that up.
Yeah, big game going on over there, but a big game going on right here too. Comets 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Stroud takes the first pitch for ball 1.
Really good hook curve there. Got the crowd a little disagreeing there.
Whirling. Tried to get that curveball to land, and I think I would give him that to him. That was a pretty nice pitch.
Just could have pulled that one in a little more as a catcher.
Yeah. Stroud popped that one into right field.
Relatively deep. Great throw from the right fielder. Not enough to make it a sac fly for Cox.
Now hitting number 3, Alex Kelly.
That makes Stroud 1 for 2 on the day. And that'll bring Alex Kelly.
Yeah, Cox thought about tagging him up to third there, but a little bit over eager and just decided to stay at second.
Made the right decision, knowing of right fielder's arm. Great throw out there by Kerrigan.
Coach Bly calling in a pinch runner. Charlie Raymond, the junior. I think that's going to pretty much solidify that we got a new pitcher coming into the game next inning for the Comets. You know, just like Braden mentioned, we saw Krukerberg warming up in the bullpen earlier.
Yeah, if that's not a sign to tell you that he's coming out, I don't know what is.
2 outs, runners on first and second. Kelling steps into the game for the Comets. Whirling, delivers. Fastball just a bit low, called for ball 1.
That was definitely over the plate.
1-0 count for Kelling. Whirling delivers. And a beautiful pitch. Drop. They're going to call it a ball, actually. Looked pretty good to me.
Looked a little high. Maybe a little something on the catcher's part didn't pull down enough.
Yeah.
Maybe framed it so that it crossed the plate a little higher.
So, yeah, I'm going to blame that one on the catcher. 2-0 count for Kelling. That one outside, so he's down 3-0 early.
That one might have clipped a corner in my eyes.
Yeah.
Got Mark Rutherford on deck. Going to be batting righty this time.
Surprised to see if we see Kelling swing here. 2 outs. Potential to get the bases loaded here.
And that'll be low, and that'll load the bases for Rutherford.
So the Auburn commit steps into the box.
Seeing if he can have more luck from the right side than he did from the left today. Over 2 right now.
Single will bring in 2 to extend that Comet lead even more. Rutherford 0 for 2 on the day. Whirling gets him swinging on strike 1. Whirling steps and delivers that one. Tad late as he sends that ball back to us. I think I saw Braden flinch a little bit.
Making sure we didn't catch camera on the netters or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't flinch a little bit too. 0-2 count for Rutherford. Whirling, looking to come out of this inning. Rutherford goes a quick time, catches breath. And that ball's going to hit Rutherford.
That's a good way to get an RBI.
I was going to say. Brings in Cox.
Now hitting number 10, Casey Donor.
Coach Bly not happy about something.
Maybe looking like they're chirping a little bit with each other, pitcher and Mark.
I think the umpire was saying Rutherford started it. Is that another stoppage of play?
A little bit of kindergarten fighting coming into play.
Coach Bly still very frustrated. Stoner looks at ball one. Stoner swings. That one popped up into the infield. Right into the sun, but the second baseman's able to close it in.
Good work on the right side of the infield to get the sun out of his eyes.
Yeah, Loveland able to recover only just one run given up, but it could have been a lot scarier as the Comets head into the top of the sixth inning with leaving 3 runners on, but they extend their lead to 5. So we'll be back with you for the rest of the game here on Mason Sports Radio. And we're back here at the Mason baseball field as Hanley still in the game. And I think Coach Blige decided he's already passed 90 pitches, so might as well keep him in.
He's already going to have to rest a couple days. And starting the same way he always has, 2 strikes.
Again, nice block by
Still
Stroud.
can't get anything by Stroud.
1-2 count. Cole Carrigan up for Loveland. 1 for 2. Lines that one into right field. Krugerberg able to fall underneath it for out 1. I tell you what, Braden, the sun is beaten down, especially near second base and right field. So Krugerberg and Cox, they've got a nice little obstacle for them throughout the game.
Yeah, we've seen it happen a couple times where ball just drops, gets caught up in the sun.
Nice pitch from Hanley. That one drops.
Hanley today averaging around 90 to 91 miles per hour on his fastball, topping out at 94. Great pitch there. Gets a Just kind of ugly swing there by Ellis.
Yeah, Hanley making Ellis chase, and now he's in his head a bit. 0-2 count.
Might get chirped a little bit from the dugout.
Yeah. Some of the Loveland fans not liking the, you're saying some inconsistency in the calls.
Really good pitch there.
1-2 count for Hanley.
And Hanley's hit the 100-pitch mark. That's 102 on the day.
Who's the other one? 2-2 count for Hanley.
And that one's just over Hanley's head. And Drew Cox is going to make a running throw. Just couldn't pick it. Murphy's trying to save it before it goes out of play.
And again, we've seen that a lot tonight. Murphy
and
just
not in time as he'll go over to second.
Yeah, Murphy just a little bit inexperienced at that first base position. Just not getting a lot of reps in, and he's going to Michigan as a PO. That's the 4th error. Coach Bly is gonna come to the mound.
And after 1 of 3 pitches, I couldn't tell you how far I could go after that.
Yeah, it's over 100.
And he's putting it over to the bullpen.
It's going to be Michael Bilo coming in for Hanley, and Hanley only gave up 1 hit all game long.
And you're bringing in a guy who's thrown a perfect game this season.
Yeah.
That's got to be kind of a mood killer in the dugout, facing Michael Bilo.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of depth on this Comet pitching staff. As Bilo warms up, we're going to head to a quick break, but we'll be back with you for the rest of the action here in the top of the 6th. Hey boy, Michael Bilo on the mound for the Comets. And Braden, I'd have to say that it might influence why he's on the mound just a little bit, trying to get some strikeouts on his birthday.
Yeah, try to put a little happiness in his mind. Give him a little cushion as he comes in.
I think a victory would be the best birthday present.
Moving forward in this tourney.
First pitch, a ball from Bilo. Ryan Cathy in the box for Loveland, the righty. He watches that pitch right down the middle. Beautiful fastball from Bilo.
Great curve there.
Yeah, Bilo's got some impressive stats on the year. Under 1 ERA, right around .83. 32 innings on the year. 32 innings pitched.
Got a perfect game against Sycamore.
That ball chopped down. And how about that play from Anthony Sulik?
Good stretch by Murph there. Hearing chance from the crowd to appeal it.
Now heading for the Tigers, number 3, Ian Richards.
Now Ian Richards will step into the box for the Tigers. Loveland fans saying they thought Murphy's foot was off the bag. Nonetheless, a great play by Sulik.
Great curve there. Dropped the hammer.
It's crazy the difference what a fresh arm makes. And, you know, we saw Hanley dealing those early on, and now right back at it with Bilo.
Switching from a guy that has great horizontal movement to a guy that can just drop it on you.
It's definitely a big adjustment for these Loveland hitters. 2-1 count for Richards.
That one just a little high and outside. Make it 3-1. 2 down in the top of 6. Mason up 5-0. Loveland still trying to add on to Kerrigan's first hit and the only hit of the day.
And Richards. $18 runs on the year. Hitting around 250. He fouls that one away.
Bilo looking for a little birthday K right here.
Two outs, runner on third. Richards hangs with him.
That one got Stroud in the ankle off the swing.
Yeah, a little bit outside, but Richards protected the plate. Swinging at anything close here with two strikes.
Yeah, good job there to deal with Bilo's elusive stuff.
Tell you what, Brad, we talked about it earlier, but just beautiful weather for baseball. My weather app's saying 81 degrees, but it almost feels a little cooler than that. I think the breeze is starting to kick in now. You got some nice shade.
Yeah, I got a little wind, steadily dropping the temperature from 82 at the beginning of the game.
Richards fouls yet another ball away.
So 7 left on base here for Loveland today has been kind of their downfall. Haven't been able to get any RBI today. And depending on this play right here. So that'll be an error on Anthony Sulik.
And he had that beautiful play earlier, and I think he was thinking a little bit too much about that play. Richards has a lot of speed running to first, and the ball just dropped out of his glove. So that'll be the Tigers' first run of the night.
An error-ridden game for both teams right now. 7 total on the day.
Yeah, that's something you don't see very often.
Got 5s across the board for Mason. 5 runs, 5 hits, 5 errors.
Yeah, you know, despite potential win here, Coach Bly not going to be happy with the error number.
Am doing a little running?
Yeah. Not every day the run count and error count are the exact same, especially when you put 5 runs on the board. 1-1 count for Bilo. Orther takes a quick timeout.
Just low, looks like. 2-1 count now. Orther looking for his first hit of the day.
Stroud, he's ready to rip that ball back to first base. Big lead from Richards.
Bilo having a little trouble getting the ball in the zone so far.
Seen a few nasty pitches so far, though. See if he can recover here. That one just high.
Looks like he tried to take the top of that zone too much, just kept on missing a little high.
Now hitting number 4, Brady Stidham.
2 outs for Loveland, but 2 men on. Stidham looking to drive one in. That one just inside.
Mason able to minimize the damage done by some free 90s today on walks and errors.
Stroud's going to take a quick mound visit, try to get the birthday boy back under control. Give him a little pep talk, and that's what that senior leadership's about. A couple of key seniors on this Comet roster: Murphy, Stroud, Krugerberg, just to name Cox, just to name a few. It's always nice to have that commanding senior presence as a catcher.
Yeah, definitely a good position to have a guy that can lead the team. As we've talked about before, just kind of the guy that needs to hold it all together behind the plate. Ooh, don't know where that one missed.
Yeah, Stroud tried to frame that one, but just a little bit high. This could be a costly walk here if Bilo looks to get another strike here.
Yeah, that's right down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Good confidence boosting pitch.
It does look like the talk helped after those 2 pitches. One ball that could have been called either way and a strike down the middle. And another one right there.
Yeah, Bilo just sticking with the fastball, trying to get that ball in the zone, and he does just that.
Got a little revenge for Jake Hanley there.
Full count. Very crucial pitch here from the junior. Just a bit high. Stidham will walk to first, and Tigers are back at the top of the order. His 4th at bat, Charlie Mecki.
Reached on 2 errors today.
Yeah.
That one a little low.
Loveland fans starting to get a kind of a new life. Getting a little rowdy now, cheering their team on. Stroud back to first, ooh, just safe.
Really quick tag there. Looked really good.
So rescue throw there by Stroud and an overthrow. That'd bring a run in.
Yeah, maybe want to focus a little bit on taking that strike into the zone.
That one fouled off by Mickey.
Scared a couple people in the crowd there, I saw.
Tell you what, I think my player of the game's been Nick Stroud tonight. He's had some beautiful stops at that catcher position.
Yeah, he's been commanding behind the plate. Nothing's gotten past him, and there's some ones that he's had to move a couple feet for. Got 2 RBI on the day, 1 for 2.
And Stroud's gonna get the runner at third.
And he caught him sleeping. He thought he walked home. Gets tagged out, and he's trying to appeal it.
Yeah, catches Richards sleeping, and that was a crucial error there by Loveland. That's going to come back to bite them later on because they could potentially, walk another guy in for at least one more run. Comets still have got that commanding 4-run lead. we head into the bottom of the 6th. Whirling back on the mound for the Tigers. Casey Dunner steps into the plate for the Comets as a swings and a foul ball and first pitch of the inning.
Had the perfect time to be talking about Nick Stroud at the end of that inning. Perfect back pick there. Really aware of what was going on. Runner on third, thought he was going home. Good take there to make it 1-1.
Inside pitch is Sulik will watch strike one. That one drops in the dirt. Ball 2 for Sulik. Sulik not known for his power, but pretty consistent hitter for this Comet team.
And a good opposite field hit. Great piece of hitting there. They would win it at the top of the zone, take it the other way.
Yeah, once he gets on base, he's a speed threat. 14 stolen bases on the year.
Yeah, it's just the kind of hitting you want that kind of guy to do. Get on base and be able to get over and get in.
Yeah, the Comets going to have a lot of speed now. Krugerberg leading the GMC in stolen bases, and Cox has got some speed at that second base position too, so if they're able to get a few runners on, look to extend their lead. Krugerberg shows bunt. That one's going to be foul. Kind of lucked out there. It would have been a pretty easy out.
Wouldn't be surprised though if both of them are safe.
Yeah. So especially with that speed we're talking about. Whirling. The lefty. Peeking at Sulik. Krugerberg shows bunt again, the pulls. 1-1 count.
It's a really tough skill to have, be able to judge ball and strike and be able to pull back a bunt.
Third baseman coming in. Shows bunt again.
Ooh,
that one
at his
high
face.
Pitch. He's able to advance Sulik though. Yeah, very.
Kind of want a front cam on that one.
Yeah.
I was coming right at him.
So that one's a stinger. You can see Krugerberg shaking his hands.
Acting a little bit in self-defense there.
Yeah. So 1 out. Cox has a runner on second, so single should drive him in, especially with the speed of Sulik. Hitting 358 on the year. That one just high. He watches ball 1. Long game so far. About 2 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. Cox fouls that one back.
Got number 1 up to bat. 1-1 count, 1 out.
Whirling. Takes a peek at Sulik on second. Steps in, delivers that one high. 2-1 count for the second baseman.
Cox can get on, stacking into the heart of the Comets order, maybe able to deal a little bit more damage. Early on what looked like a changeup there.
22 count for Cox. 1 out. You know, Coach Bly really wanting to extend that lead by at least 1. Be a tough task for the Tigers headed into the top of the 7th. Cox chops that one to second base.
Cox looks like he's sitting fastball the entire at bat. Just kept coming out of him, changed up some curves. Got that one off the end cap.
Now hitting number 4, Michael Murphy.
So Murph is going to step into the plate for Mason. Sulik advances to third.
Trying to add to his RBI count here.
Yeah, just another one of his very impressive stats. 30 RBIs on the year. Rips that one up right in between the second baseman and the shortstop. Almost drops it because of the sun, but he's able to pull it in.
Looks like he was looking for the third baseman to go after that one, but had to take it on his own.
So Loveland able to escape with a breath of fresh air. As they head into the top of the 7th, they need at least 4 runs to tie things up. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the game here on Mason Sports Radio. Comets in the field in their white pinstripe jerseys. Loveland up to bat in the black jerseys. So here we are, top of the 7th, potentially be the last inning. And Loveland needs 4 more runs here in the top of the 7th to tie things up at 5. Bilo still on the mound for the Comets. That one just a tad inside for ball 1. Braden, the winner of this game, is going to take on Troy or Beaver Creek on Thursday at a neutral site. In between the end, and we tried to find an update on that game, but weren't able to find it. But likely going to be Troy, the 2 seed. That one ripped to the shortstop. Sulik fields it and throws the first for out 1 to the Comets. All they need 2 more, and they're advancing.
Now hitting the Tigers, number 1, Joey Combs.
To the district finals.
2 more outs here needed for Mason.
Oh, looks like Braden. Braden just found an update. After the 5th inning, Troy's up 3-0, so 2 more innings to go, but likely going to be the Troy Trojans facing the winner of this game.
Got 2 more innings left in that game, and we got 2 more outs left in this game.
And
that
one
is rocketed out to right. That would have been gone if it was fair. Just a long strike.
That was the best contact we've seen tonight. Not a lot of deep shots tonight. Both teams staying pretty consistent with their singles.
Seen a lot of good line drives into the gaps today. It's my kind of game.
Combs. The 1-1 count. Bilo delivers. Just a tad high. 2-1 count.
Good fastball there. Gets him off the end cap.
That one hit into the road. .22 for Combs. 1 out. It's Bilo. Lifts and delivers. That one going to be rocketed to center field. Hart's able to come up underneath it.
A lot of good contact from Combs there in that at-bat. Just couldn't find a way to put it where someone wasn't.
Tyler Huff off the bat for the Tigers. Comets. 1 out away from the district finals. From advancing to the district finals.
And we're well in the 7th here, and still nothing by Stroud today.
Yeah. So we gotta get him a gold plate of armor or something to wear his next game. Nothing's getting past him.
Have a tougher time putting something like a block back there. That one's rocked into left, and that's an easy line out. So the winner's gonna be Mason today. Got a 5-1 game, really good game today. Lots of errors, but able to come out on top with good hitting.
Yeah, Hanley's going to close it off in left field. You know, 5 innings pitched. Only 1 hit allowed by the entire Comets the whole game. Pretty impressive stat. They're going to take it home 5-1. Great game here at Mason Baseball Stadium. Great crowd from both teams, and we'll keep you updated on Troy Beaver Creek game, but likely going to be the Trojans taking on the Comets at a neutral site on Thursday, and we'll be there bringing you all the coverage here on Mason Sports Radio. But a big thanks to all of you for tuning in. Brady Johansson and myself, Adam Little behind the mic, Andrew Little directing, Alex Burns and Lacey Dahl working the camera. We've got a great crew of students, and as the school year winds down, we just give another big shout out to all of you listeners for tuning in all year long. So that's going to do it here from Mason Baseball.